Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam, and in this video I want to talk about something unbelievable that could happen during the next week. Also, I want to talk about some altcoins that have the potential to give you something like this. If you watched yesterday's video, you know that I talked about SafePal, and some hours after that video, SafePal made something around 50%. I gave you that target. I said if we cross this line here, then we will see that massive pump. Also, I said if we cross this target, then this could be the beginning. And this is exactly what happened right here. And I'm going to show you some altcoins in this video which also have amazing formations. And there is one or two that are unbelievable. But before I talk about all of this, guys, I want to let you know that tomorrow you will see a big update with Zach from Genesis Algo, and we're going to talk about day trading, show you some stuff that I don't think you've seen before, and so you should definitely watch that video. Also, we will be talking about the markets and what we see for the future. He has a very deep knowledge about altcoins and Bitcoin. He is in the market for a very long time, so you should definitely watch that video. Alright, let's get straight into Bitcoin. So, in my video I talked about, in my last video, I talked about this orange line here. I told you that this is the center of Bitcoin's price movement. It plays a huge role, as you can see, and so I think that if Bitcoin is able to cross this orange line during the next week, then I see a heavy movement which could bring us during 1 week, 7 days, up to $90,000. This means $30,000 during 1 week. This is heavy. And why do I think so? Look at this time. This is the last time where we had an uptrend and we crossed this orange line and we moved up very close to this red line. Then going back to 2013, as you can see, uptrend, Bitcoin crosses this orange line and moves straight up to the red line here. So this is nothing that never happened. This is very, very likely, and I think the big players are planning this, guys. Now, I already talked about this in my last video, but I also told you that at the moment I don't know exactly which price level we have to watch. So because it's possible that I didn't make this line perfect, right? So it could be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but I think Bitcoin gave us the answer to that. So I have to go to another one here, and oh, this is the wrong one. As you can see, Bitcoin moved all the way up to exactly $62,000, nearly exactly $62,000, and I think this is the position of the orange line, right? We tested it, we dropped back down to, I think, $59,300, and so I think this is the position. So this means there's a very high probability for this price action that I just told you. When we cross $62,000, then we will see a massive move. And if you're not aware of how big it will be, then let me show you this. If we start at $62,000 and move all the way up to this red line, we're talking about approximately 54% gains. And this will be huge. This will shock the world, I tell you. This will shock the world. Alright. Now let's talk about the altcoins that I have on my list. Alright. The first one that I want to show you here is yield farming and As you can see, this one is moving perfectly in this triangle formation, and I think it's only a matter of time to see it breaking upwards. I think this will come and the breakout will be huge. So I think this one can easily double. So you should definitely have it on your list and draw this line, because as soon as we cross it, then we will see a heavy reaction. Also, I have DeFi. If you go to the daily chart on this one, what you can see is that we have a head and shoulders reversal. Of course, it's not a beautiful one because of this wicks, but I see something forming here. I think that we're very close to a breakout, and this one has also a very high potential to reach levels up there close to $3,000 or more. Then we also have Dash. Here I see an ascending triangle formation, as you can see right here on the daily chart. And I think also that when you take a look at these two green candles, I mean, somebody is buying, right? Somebody is buying heavily, and so I think Dash will see a massive breakout. Considering that it is far away from its all-time high, then this breakout could really be heavy for Dash. Going to Ethereum, if we take a look at the weekly chart here, then we can see that 2 weeks in a row failed at $1,939, like the current week. And I think as soon as Ethereum is able to get above this level and see a close above this level, then higher levels are definitely likely. And also I think during the next week this can already happen. So for Ethereum, I see a very high probability to really smash through $2,000. Binance Coin has a nice formation here, as you can see. So this could be an ascending triangle here on the 4-hourly chart. I think you can see it better on the daily chart here. Yeah. So what you can see is that we're seeing higher lows, but here we're seeing still the same highs, and so we have this ascending triangle. And I think if we see a cross above $295 the next time, then I think it's very likely to see it going all the way up to $333. And if we cross this one and have a daily close above it, because as you can see we didn't have this on a daily chart, then I think Binance Coin is about to test $500. Link also has a very nice formation. You all know Link. This one is or will be one of the big players in this bull market. And as you can see, we have this formation right here, and I'm sure that as soon as Link crosses above this line here, then it will see a massive pump and the beginning of the next or the next all-time high here for Link. This is what I see coming as soon as we cross this one, and it's already going into position. As you can see, somebody is buying here and has a big interest in Link going up, and so I think this will happen as soon as it is above this 144 moving average, having a close above it. I think that the probabilities will get higher, and considering that Bitcoin is very close to a massive pump, then I think Link is one of those that will follow. We also have Polka Starter here. If we go to the daily chart, what you can see that it I think we have to take a look at another time frame here. Yeah, I think this one makes more sense. So as you can see, was not able to close above this level here, right? Because when it is able to close above this level, then the probability gets high for bigger movements. But now, since end of February, it wasn't able to close above it, so I would definitely pay attention to this zone as soon as it is able to get above $5.21 and closes above. I think it's likely to see a pop, right? This formation is not beautiful, but still showing us important levels here. KNC has this line is for the weekly chart, because as you can see, it's possible that this coin has its weekly close above this line where it was not able to close above so far, right? As you can see, many weeks in a row it was not able, and this could potentially be the next or the first week where we have the close above it. And if this happens, I see a very high probability for this coin to pump up and definitely move much higher, so you should keep an eye on that one. Also, if we go to the daily chart, what we can see is that we have a head and shoulders reversal here, very likely. So I think this one is really preparing for a bigger breakout. Going to Neo, this one has also a beautiful ascending triangle. I think it's very likely to see it break out in the near future and to come up and test these levels. Also, again, on the daily chart, if it is able, first of all, to close above this level here, so this means above $48, it's getting more likely to see a retest of these levels. And if it's able to close above $55 on a daily chart, then I think higher levels are very likely. This coin already broke out, but I wanted to show you the head and shoulders on a daily chart, as you can see right here. So this is really possible, and as you can see, it just smashed through this resistance, this neckline of the head and shoulders reversal. So we have charts that look like this, and so like Tezos, for example. If you take a look, Tezos is really looking very similar to Keva, and so I think that having an order up here is not a bad idea if we take a look at what happened right here. So from the point of breakout, we get at the peak 60%, right? So this is definitely possible for Tezos, and Tezos is one of those coins a lot of people know. Well, SFP, you already know it happened, and I think higher levels will come in the future. Oh, sorry, Cardano. I think Cardano, is not looking amazing for a lot of people, but in my opinion, it's only preparing. It's only preparing, guys. I think this will have a massive breakout. At the moment, it is testing the $1. This makes a lot of sense for Cardano, in my opinion, right? So it pumped above it, it comes below it. We don't have a daily close below $1, so this is all really looking good. And so I think that at some point the breakout will come, and it will definitely be one of those that will just go through the roof. Taking a look at Polkadot, I think this one will break out very soon, and well, we're in a bull market, so I think it's very likely to see it moving up. Also, if you take a look at this, guys, WWW, this one will have a massive breakout, right? So you should definitely take a look at this coin. And if we go to the 4-hourly for this one, as you can see, it's really looking beautiful here, and we are very close to a breakout. Very close, guys. I marked this level up here because I think it was because of the daily chart. Yeah, because of the daily chart, because so far we didn't get a daily close above $39.77, let's say $40. We didn't have a daily close above $40, and as soon as that happens, then it means that this zone is support, and then we will go, or we will see DOT moving much higher. But like I said, the breakout is coming, and on the daily chart we're above this moving average. This is, I think, the 13 moving average, yeah. And so it's really looking good here. Also this formation here, I think this one will break out very soon. Now coming to my very special coin here that you all know. So this is the special one here, Doggy Coin, guys. Now why Doggy Coin? Let's have a look. Can you see what I'm seeing here? So I have to laugh about it because it's beautiful, and I haven't seen anything like this for, I think, never. Why? Now let me explain. Because as you can see, we're potentially moving in this higher ascending triangle, right? So we have 2 points of contact here, and we have a lot of points of contact here, and so I think it's very likely to see Doggy coming all the way up again to 0.088 cents. So this is very likely, but at the same time it formed a smaller ascending triangle, and I think that the breakout here will also come very soon. So I expect it to happen in the next 2 or 3 days, right? And when it happens, now look at this. So this is really funny here. If we say that this is the beginning, and we go all the way up here to the highs, and we take it to this point of breakout, now look where we get up here to this level. So yeah, this is really amazing about Doggy Coin. And now if this theory is true and we are in a bigger ascending triangle, the breakout, guys, will bring us all the way up to this level. And so this means if you get in here and you hold it to the top here, we're talking about 140% approximately, right? And guys, I mean, look at this. I'm not a dreamer. This is really happening here, and we also have another W here, or cup and handle, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but it's really looking amazing. So for me, it's an ascending triangle, a smaller one and then a bigger one, and I think the breakout will come. And when it comes to Doggy Coin, we also have to consider someone like Elon Musk, who is obviously supporting it. So also there are rumors of Coinbase listing, and yeah, I think Doggy Coin is close to a massive breakout. Now the last one on my list, which is also beautiful, is Ravencoin. I don't know if you have this one on your radar. As you can see, in my opinion, it formed also an ascending triangle here on the 4-hourly chart, and this is since the end of February, and I think that this coin didn't really get started yet, although it has a big community behind it. And so I think that as soon as Ravencoin crosses this line up here, so 20 cents, then I think we will see a massive breakout here. And if we just make a possible target here, then it could potentially go all the way up to something around 30 cents. So this means from this point to this point we're talking about 50%, and this is possible for Ravencoin. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So I gave you the list of altcoins where I see the most potential currently. Of course, there might be other ones, but I think the formations are obvious, and they are all bullish, and we're in a bull market, so I think this can really happen. And it's the same like SafePub. right? We're in a bull market, and this coin has beautiful fundamentals, and I think that it's definitely the right decision to have it on your list because of the formation and all the things that I already said. And so the other ones, right? So they're gonna break out, and I'm nearly 100% sure that all of these coins that I just showed you will break out to the upside because of the formations and the bull market. Alright guys, so that's it. Please subscribe. Please do me a favor. Leave a like and write something in the comments and join our Discord channel. So this means a lot to me. It takes a lot of time to make all of this analysis, and I think now you might see it differently, but I think that my analysis is really based on historical price movement in a different way than others do it. So it would be amazing if you share this content so that this channel in our community gets bigger, because I think that for the future we have amazing content waiting, and you will see much more of that in the near future. And also I think that when it comes to Bitcoin, I have the best charts out there. I don't think that there is a better chart and a better analysis that shows you why we're going to reach $800,000. So I think it really makes sense to help this channel to grow. I will try to bring daily updates. It's not easy. You know that I've been in a bad healthy situation during the last year, but the last thing that I could told you or I told you before I had to go to the hospital was that we started the bull market when we crossed this line, right? You can see this is definitely nothing surprising for our community, because we crossed a fib circle that was so important, and I made a lot of videos about it, and then it happened, and look where we are. And I told you we're going to reach $800,000. This is exactly where we're going up to. Look at these fib circles, guys. These fib circles are, I think, the most important ones out there, because every time Bitcoin crosses a fib circle, it moves to the next one. And this is exactly what we're seeing right here. And the target, guys, up here is $800,000. So thank you very much for your attention, and it's a big wish of mine to see this channel grow, so please help and join our Discord. We have the Genesis Algo bot trading, which is amazing, guys, unbelievable, and will be amazing to see it there. So I wish you good luck, guys. You know, $62,000, keep that in mind. It's going to be huge, and I told you that this will happen if we cross that price level and can stay above it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.